Merħba, nilqakom għal-programm L-Intrapriża. Aktar ma jgħaddi żmien, l-ekosistema għas-sapport tal-startups dejjem qed tiżviluppa. Din mixja pass pass mal-istrateġija tal-L-Intrapriża li ssaħħaħ l-infrastruttura f'pajjiżna sabiex tattira proġetti u idejja tal-startups lokali u anke minn barra minn Malta. Wieħed minn dawn l-entitajiet huwa l-Acceleratur Supercharger Ventures li jispeċjalizza fil-kamp tat-teknoloġija fl-edukazzjoni.
Malta Enterprise hija eċitata ħafna fuq dan il-proġett. Bħalissa għandna 15 startup li għaddin parti mill-ewwel programm illi ħamel Supercharger f'pajjiżna u ta' interess kbir huwa l-fatt li dawn l-startups ħafna minnhom qed jinteresshom illi jistabbilixxu preżenza hawn Malta. Hawnhekk ovvjament fejn nidħlu bħala Malta Enterprise bl-inċentivi tagħna, nistgħu ngħinuhom b'diversi inċentivi fosthom l-inċentiva tal-Startup Finance li hija inċentiva mirata lejn stabbilimenti ta' startups, jiġifieri li mhumiex iktar stabbiliti minn 5 snin, u għandna wkoll inċentivi oħra bħal huma l-Business Development Grant u anke l-Invest għal kumpaniji li jkun ilhom aktar minn 5 snin stabbiliti.
Dan l-acceleratur li huwa stabbilit barra minn Malta waqqaf ukoll feraw Malta biex iħajjar startups barranin jagħmlu kors ta' 12 ġimgħa hawn Malta. Il-parteċipanti jiżviluppaw l-idejat u l-formazzjoni tagħhom personali u li jitalmu kif jibnu l-kumpanija tagħhom f'ambjent li jkun kapaċi jagħtihom dak is-sapport meħtieġ fl-aktar fażi delikata, il-bidu u l-iżvilupp tal-proġett tagħhom. Ħan niltaqgħu mal-kap eżekuttiv Patrick Halsin li se jispjegalna l-proċess ta' dan il-kors u x'jagħmlu eżatt il-parteċipanti. So Patrick, we are in the midst of your training program. Can you elaborate on what exactly is the program that you are actually dealing with at the moment?
Yes, of course. So we came to the island 6 months ago. We are an EdTech accelerator, so basically combining education and technology for the needs in schools, universities, corporates, and the future of world. So we had 153 companies applying for only 15 positions for this first cohort. The aim is to have 150 companies over 5 years coming to the island and being accelerated. And accelerated means that, they are going through a lot of business processes to see how they can actually accelerate their own business. And to do that, we have a combination of speakers, so local speakers, international speakers. We are building bridges with the local ecosystem. So we did a lot of events like being at the Tech Expo, on stage at the Tech Expo. We were on stage at the Start in Malta Festival, thanks to Malta Enterprise. And then we had, a lot of also cultural activities, because I believe that if you come in a country, it's not just only about business, right? It's also understanding the culture, how people are, and so I found an amazing teacher of history in one of the schools in Birgu, and he actually arranged every 2 weeks a 3-hour walk in Malta.
A visit to...
A visit, exactly, but seen from a cultural perspective. So we did 2-3 hours walks in Valletta, did half and half, the upper part, lower part, and everything combined, with the history of Malta and Valletta and the sieges and everything. So it just made it so exciting. Then we went to Rabat and we did, the Mdina, the underground museum. Then we did a whole day in Gozo as well to see the other islands. And we went on a tour around Mjar to see the countryside and how the island was protected at the time of the nights, etc., etc.
Okay, so the program actually is taking a holistic view of the person who is being developed to become a good entrepreneur, or is that the concept?
Exactly. So the concept is definitely a holistic approach, but it's not to make them a good entrepreneur, because they actually already are good entrepreneurs. We select the top 3 to top 5% of the best EdTech companies in our programs. We have already 89 companies in previous cohorts that we have done in London and Singapore. But you can always improve yourself, right? Even like a golfer always continues improving. It's the same in business.
Like self-development, basically.
Self-development, and it's also, what I told them is that 50% of what they will learn is also by interacting with other companies who are in the same field of education technology, And the reason why is because I believe that every company faces more or less the same challenges at some point in time. It's just a different size, different implications, and so. But by brainstorming between themselves, they find a lot of solutions as well. Or by reflecting on what some of the speakers have told them, explained them, shared with them, they can also grow in this way. And this is also why it was really important for me that they actually all live in the same place. So we have one block of flats in St. Julian's, facing the sea, so for them it's really like luxury in a way.
We're very blessed by nice weather.
And they've just had 4 months of fantastic weather and 1 day of rain, so they had to, understand that it can rain also sometimes. So so this is where we are today.
And what would be a typical day like today, for example, how the day is structured?
So let's look at the program first. So the program is structured on 3 major pillars. They've been here for 12 weeks. The first 4 weeks were about go-to-market strategy, making sure you've got the right product market fit, everything that's got to do with commercial traction. Why? Because the second pillar is about financing. So how do you attract investors, attract government money to make sure that you have enough fuel, i.e. cash, to launch your product, your companies, and to grow until you start earning enough money so you become sustainable. But the third pillar, which is really, really important for us as well, is founders' mental well-being. And for this, we have introduced it in the actual program on a daily basis. So although it's a pillar, it's a transversal, right? And for example, what you've seen this morning is that we have a freediver instructor which is helping them about breathing optimization, because if you start your day by breathing correctly, then your body is like fit, your mind is focused. And she has been training, Olympic participants, and so to increase their performance. So it's both physical and mentally, Then we did a 2-day tour on Gozo, where we were just like disconnecting from all devices and making sure that, we had the coaches, we had the trainers, the yoga teachers as well. Also to reflect upon yourself, because if you stop for a while and think, this is a rat race, every day working, and so you start losing in efficiency. So you have to have these breaks, these mental breaks.
And the balance between life
exactly.
and work balance.
And recharge, and then think, okay, so what are my objectives? What are my primary focus? Why am I doing this? Always going back to the why, which is also the why of the company. Why do you have this company? What do you want to do and how?
Yeah, now we'll get to know some of the participants as well later on.
Yeah, I'll introduce to some of the companies, and you can see what they've been doing here in Malta. They've all been like super happy to be here in Malta, of course, because of the weather and what we discussed before, but also because we really build bridges, right, with the University of Malta, with MCAST, with the corporates, with the governments, with the research institution. Yesterday we were at the Digital Skills Council, and we were together with 6 years old. We were testing VR glasses, we were testing how to use green screens and how to code even. I even started to, I never coded, but yesterday I had my first lesson, how a 5-year-old can learn how to code. And all this is part of the future of education.
So in a way they are familiarizing with themselves also what is available here in Malta. So if some of them decide to actually locate here,
yes,
they already know the ecosystem which exists on the island. No?
Exactly, so that's the idea as well, that about a third or half of the companies are already thinking of incorporating in Malta. For many different reasons. There are many advantages of being in Malta as a startup. If you're outside of the EU, suddenly you are inside of the EU, and that's including the UK. If you want to collaborate with the universities, the research institutes, they're really approachable. They really want to work together with new companies, and so. There also, of course, interesting financing possibilities with L-Intrapriża if they are validated for that. And an array of other advantages of being here. And I always say, that turn a disadvantage into an advantage, and the size of Malta is actually a very big advantage, right?
Yeah.
Because you are just one
Everything is
step
more
away.
accessible as
It's
well.
more accessible. You know, I don't know of any accelerator in the world where in the first 4 weeks they've shook the hands of the Minister of the Economy, the Minister of Enterprise, the President, and then I had the opportunity of talking as well with the Prime Minister. You know, so yeah, considering we've only been here
It's a
6 months, I
unique
think
experience.
absolutely, yeah.
Ħadna xi kummenti mingħand il-parteċipanti tal-programm. Dan x'kellhom xi jgħidu fuq l-esperjenza tagħhom hawn Malta.
Hi, my name is Virgita. I'm the CEO of a tutoring platform. We come from Lithuania and we're staying for 3 months in Malta.
Hey, my name is Omar. I'm based in Saudi Arabia and we've been here for a couple of weeks so far.
What we really like about Malta is we find new partnerships here, collaborations, and me and Omar will be partnering with the University of Malta. So both of us, both companies from Lithuania and Saudi, will work on the same project, which is really cool.
So since both of us are tutoring companies, we're working on a nice collaboration that will uplift tutoring both in Saudi Arabia, in the Middle East, and in Europe and Lithuania.
I'm Henry van Wagenberg, one of the founders of the first world-building game for math and science formulas.
Hi, my name's Kimmy Dixon, and we're building the first AI music manager. And we're helping 99% of musicians increase their income across the world. And our time here in Malta has been great. We've been able to help a lot of different artists already and also integrate ourselves into the media scene. And the program's really helped with that.
We've been doing play tests of our game with students and teachers here in Malta, and it's been great.
Hi, I'm Tomasz from Hungary, and we are glad to be here in Malta. Our time has been great. We've met a lot of interesting stakeholders here in Malta, and we learned a lot from them.
Yeah, and I'm Cem from Turkey. We try to make the online training more fun and engaging. So far here in Malta, we met lots of great people, and it's such a good country for countries like ours to be a part of EU. Malta is being very close by Turkey, and we are very happy to be here and looking forward to settle here, our company.
Hi, I'm Ruta, I'm Business Operations Manager, and we are a fully accredited online AI tech college.
Hi, my name is Marianne, and we do upskilling through podcast curation.
We've been here in Malta for more than 10 weeks, and we really enjoy business opportunities and networking here on the island.
Exactly, like to meet investors, family office, partners, and consulting firms. That has been really good.
Hello, I'm Leila. We are based in France and we are in a tech company, so we're providing gamified lessons through a comic for middle schooler in math, and also we are providing an AI tutor, and we really love Malta. We are very proactive here. We are doing a lot of contests like Pitch Black, AABC, and Playcon.
And my name is Anna, and we offer library applications for children. And here in Malta too, we would love to do a big countrywide demo where we provide content, very high quality reading content for children.
Hi, my name is Jenna, and we are a college counseling, tutoring, and career mentoring company for high school students around the world. We are in 35 countries at the moment, and we came to Malta to expand further into EU and the Middle East market. We like to call ourselves the big brother, big sister you wish you had, except there's hundreds of us. So we've been in Malta for the past 3 months, and it's been just an incredible experience. Initially, we came out here, I'm based in New York, by the way. Initially, we came out here mainly just for the time zone and maybe a little bit of sunshine, right? But after coming out here, there's way more to Malta than just the time zone and nice weather. And then one of the things is that, again, the access to the European market. So we took 2 business trips out of here already, and then one to Switzerland, one to Saudi Arabia. And our experience of just going to the airport, the whole process has been super, super easy, let alone the monetary part of it's more affordable for us to do that. And then second, and probably the most important thing, is people here are so hospitable. It is incredible to see from the very, very senior people in the industry all the way down to people who interact with you every single day. They are truly willing to help. And again, coming from New York, lived in London, it's not always like that friendly. So been very, very appreciative and grateful for that. In terms of the program here, we met a lot of amazing other edtech founders. Back in New York, we're part of Columbia University's Startup Lab. So we are incubated at Columbia University. And then although we've been surrounded by 40 different companies, that accelerator is industry agnostic, meaning we have companies in consumer, tech, healthcare, etc. So I definitely feel that the bond that we made here with other education company founders is much stronger than the bond that I formed in my hometown in New York with my alumni and friends back at Columbia. So I think that's like the biggest, plus of the program. And been able to participate in a lot of exciting opportunities as well. So been in the Startup Malta, we're gonna take part in the Shark Tank Malta, and been in a lot of other opportunities like this one too. So yeah, it's been a great experience.
So in order to do this program, I needed to have some locations, right? So we built this amazing open space here at the top of Trident Park, and we actually love the architecture so much on the outside of the building that we had all of these panels done customly just for these offices here. So we're here, we're at the merger of the industrial heritage of Malta, new sustainable building, and light and everything. So it's just an amazing office to be in.
Dak kollox għallum, imma qabel nagħlqu ħarsa malajr lejn il-kalendarju. Saħħa u slim.